Hey everyone, we are live and I'm driving and it's Monday and I'm in Austin, Texas, and I just want to ask the question again, is this normal? Do you guys remember seeing this as kids? I posted on Facebook a video from a number of scientists, climatologists, engineers, pilots, and a lot of people will say, well, these are just contrails. This is condensation from the planes. It's freezing up there. Well, that makes sense until you hear experts actually say that condensation would only continue to be frozen up there for about 100 feet, and then it actually will thaw out and fall to the ground, or just thaw out. Now I'm going to walk over here and you're going to see more of this. So if that's condensation, then it would be the equivalent of you actually walking out on a cold day that is freezing, and the vapor trail from your mouth and your breath actually extending a mile or two behind you as you're walking on a cold day. It doesn't work that way. It eventually begins to thaw and you see it go away. These are not condensation. This is something else. And I can tell you, it was yesterday, which was a Sunday, and I'm outside with my wife. There's not a single plane in the upper atmospheres doing anything, and the day is completely blue like this all day long. Now, Monday, they're off and they're doing whatever they're doing. Now again, I've even seen planes go by that have just the condensation trail, which is actually from the fuel and all of that. And those will be about this long and then they'll dissolve away. These things that linger in the air for a very long time and then actually create some sort of strange abnormal cloud cover, and you have all of these crisscrosses, you know, like blocking the sun and creating this haze. Ask the question for me, please, to people that you know. Is it normal? Is this normal? If anybody's seeing this, I just want to know, because we have to ask these questions as a humanity. Are we going to accept some sort of mutant matrix, some sort of abnormal aberration of our humanity and poison the earth? Is this good for the environment? Is this good for trees? Is this good for anyone? No, it's not. It's not. It's a mutant matrix. It's an aberration of our natural order, and it is absolutely criminal, and it is a crime against humanity. And I cannot say that with any more emotion than I can. And I do believe, if you are watching this, revoke consent right now for anyone who is violating karmic law, because this is a violation of karmic law and humanity and all living beings on the earth, including the plant kingdoms, the animal kingdoms, and we must revoke consent. So if you don't like this, do this for me. Just say, if you feel called with your hand on your heart, I revoke consent, express or implied, for any weather modification program, any weather modification type of behavior. I revoke any consent, express or implied, that interferes with the natural order of our weather, of our astrological, of our meteorological cycles, and I no longer accept any of these activities. They are a violation against my universal and sovereign right as a being to live in a natural order. And in doing that, you are going to begin to effectuate karma against anybody who is doing this. See, if I post this video and you say, oh, well, that's just, you know, that's the condensation trails. I see the little thing on, you know, Wikipedia or Google below the video. No, it's actually not, because contrails will only go about 100, 200 feet behind the plane. These are something else. But when you disregard it, you allow this from an energetic level to continue, because you have not invoked karma. You have not said, as a sovereign being invoking universal law, that this is not something you would accept. And when you no longer accept it anymore, then karma begins to act against anyone who does this, because the one law beyond anything else in the universe is universal law. That universal law will not allow any sovereign being to be harmed. Now, it may happen at one level, but those beings will be facing karmic repercussions. So ask the question, revoke your consent, karmically and claim your sovereign right. This is not the world we want to live in. I want to live in a world of blue skies, green trees, green grass, and a beautiful environment for my family and for my children. We deserve it, and it's time that we end this and we get to the truth of who's doing it, what organizations are doing it, and if they are, they need to be held to account, and it needs to be ended now.